Hey everyone, my name is Rachel. Thank you so much for being here. Here on the Lipstick Geek, I'm known for the occasional tutorial, more for those vlogs. So if you are liking those, and of course, warm hugs to you. And if you would like, give it a big thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure to like it. And when you are subscribing, make sure you open up your notifications so you can see the content on my channel. I started a new one because I'm not sure what happened to my other one. So if you enjoy, just gotta let me know. So far, I have one video on this new channel. So this is like a week later, and I have noticed a little bit of a difference between the way I've been doing my makeup lately and the way I used to do it. I used to use a translucent powder. I no longer use translucent. I go more for golden tones. And if you saw my last, or if you remember my old channel, I was using the YC collection in number, oh my gosh, these numbers are so little, number 213, and it's more of like a yellow tone powder. Yellow tones kind of look okay on me, as long as they're not, you know, like bright yellow clothing. I mean, yellow clothing, no. But, you know, because I have some golden tones in my skin, I can pull off, you know, a yellow toned powder. I have noticed that it doesn't give me that horrible ghostly pallor to my skin, which is always a good thing. I'm gonna pop some light here so you can kind of tell a difference with yellow powder, that it kind of brings out some of the golden tones in my skin. If you have like a turquoise veins, you probably have maybe some golden tones in your skin. Turquoise means you can do pretty much anything. Blue veins means you're a little bit cooler. Go for those cooler tones. Definitely a translucent. Translucent, I think, is kind of universal, but I think it just depends on the person and their skin tone. Some people have those sallow tones that kind of need some golden tones or some yellow tones. And if you have really dark green veins and you're a little bit darker, you know, you can go for more deeper colors. I mean, I'm not a pro at this by any means, but you know, if you have ever been to an esthetician, you know, and I believe my mom took me to one when I was younger, just to figure out, you know, what looks good on me and what doesn't. So since I love this yellow powder so much, I went today and got a Wet n Wild, the Photo Focus banana powder, since it's a little more on the yellow. And normally I do not set my makeup like a ton, but you know, with this stuff, I think, I don't know what it is, because it's so close to the YC collection. And I did take just a little swatch of it, like across, unzip it just a little bit, like across your neckline, like over here against your collarbone. Kind of gives it a good area so you can see, you know, where the light hits you, where you can see either a white cast or a deeper yellow. I think I'm in love. So yes, Wet n Wild has kind of stepped up their game lately, so it's like pretty cool. Those kind of stuff I usually get at Walmart. And I think it just depends on who you talk to. Some people say Walmart's going downhill, but you know, I think it just depends on who you talk to, you know, what you're looking for, and if in fact you can find what you're looking for. I have been to Marshall's today, and my husband got what he wanted. I got what I wanted. The XV, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a little eyeshadow quad. I like working out of palettes. I like working out of the palettes. Like I have the little Sephora palette that I really like, and that's what I have on my eyes today, along with a bronzer. And of course I like pulling from my Revolution Friends palette once in a while. I mean, I just ditched like a couple of my items that I got from a friend of mine. She gave me like a big haul of makeup, and I know they're expensive, those little pots of Unique eyeshadow. They're expensive. They are good because they're vegan, they're cruelty free. I mean, they are great, but you know, I wasn't using them, so I had to get rid of them. At least I didn't purchase them, so it's not like I'm, you know, like losing money on them. So this little XV palette, this is in Just a Girl, and it has 4 little shades in there. Sorry about the mirror, but you know. And I don't know what it is about these. It just pulled me in because it has like some pinky tones, some peachy tones, the brown, the gold, you know. It's just, you know, something I would probably pull for. I like working out of palettes, and I pull for small little compact palettes like this, especially like if I'm going to be, you know, like vacationing anywhere, you know, I just want to take, you know, like something simple with me. So stuff like this, absolutely. I did swatch these a little bit ago, and they're really, really super soft. They are not chalky. They are just really I don't know what it is about the formulation. It's really, really soft and really super like it. So yeah, I always put these like right back in their little boxes. I like keeping them in their little boxes. I don't know what that is about me, you know. Kind of show you what I did today. First of all, I gotta pull this hair up off my face. Get some just because it's getting on my nerves. It's starting to grow, so the more length I get here, it's real hard to get that, you know, like curl to it anymore. So I have kind of just, you know, accepted the fact that, you know, it's probably not going to do that kink anymore. I went ahead and got the Aussie Miracle Curls, the Frizz Taming Cream, not long ago. These are absolutely wonderful. I absolutely like Aussie products. It has coconut and jojoba oil. It's sulfate free, which is great. You can tell I've been using it. Yeah, really like that. But today I just went kind of like for easy makeup. But, with me, most makeup takes me a while, And you can ask my husband, it takes me forever to do makeup. Kind of just, I don't know what it is. With me, makeup just is like a total process with me. It takes like 45 minutes to an hour, at least. Just making sure I have stuff in front of me here. And since I have kind of like this concept that, you know, I need to keep my skin a little bit warmer, and instead of being so pale, I kind of have been using things for more medium tones. So instead of using anything light, I'll go as like a shade deeper and go for medium tones. This one product, and I absolutely love it. The only thing is, you know, whenever you squeeze down the cap, because it's a doe foot. These are the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer. I always put this underneath my eyes, go straight into the corner here and on the outer corner as well, because I carry a lot of redness right here. Also a little bit of dark, dusky looking thing going on. So like from here to here and a couple underneath, I go underneath the shadows. So when you look at yourself in a mirror, it's like, instead of seeing those shadows right there, somebody would have to come close up on you to be able to see your dark circles. This is in medium. Not looking like a ghost anymore. Where'd I put it? I think it's in my drawer. I am slightly unorganized. I do apologize. I'll pull out my beauty blender, and I usually just tap it, and when you work the corner, make sure that tip goes right into the corner. Like squeeze it like just a little bit, you know, just so you're getting the corner. Blending upwards first, you know, because that's such a small area. If you want to, you could even use just your pinky, since there's it's such a small area. I used my Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. This is Classic Ivory number 20. This is nice stuff. It has the hyaluronic acid, has the collagen. It's really, really good for skin that is starting to age. I usually work the neck area as well, and make sure that you're, depending on how you're wanting the makeup to look, keep it either a little bit damp or, you know, a little more or a little less damp, you know, it depends. Sometimes I don't squeeze all the water out of it, so it's kind of still, you know, nice and cool and damp. So yeah, we're good with that. What direction I'm going here? My crazy brows, because they're so light underneath, I kind of use a couple of things. I use the Wet n Wild Mega Clear mascara. I swiped this out of my daughter's bag because she wasn't using it. I think she uses like some kind of a gel or something, but this works just as good for me. You know, I'll run it through and shape them a little bit, and then I'll use their Same product, their Ultimate Brow Kit. And this is number 498 in dark brown. I usually just take one of these. There it is. Dual-ended things. I got this one from the Dollar General, I believe. I mean, I'll clear coat the brows, fill them in, work them through with the spoolie, and then set them again with another coat of the clear. And it tends to work rather well. If you see any spots in your brows where you might have skipped, you know, just keep going through there with the product, and then, you know, just go back over that area with another, just like a wee little bit of the clear. That way it's not, you know, so super tacky that it makes it very, very hard to get off, because it's been known to happen. I think the hardest thing to get out of my brows was the it was a Maybelline product that I had that someone had given me because they couldn't use it. It wasn't the right shade. I think it was their Super Brow or something like that. But I made the mistake of trying it like just straight on my brows and not even putting anything else on my brows before I put anything on there. And it took forever to get it out of my brows. Goodness sakes. When I do, and if I do anything like before, like setting, you know, like eye makeup or setting face makeup or anything, I usually use a shadow and liner primer. This is the Ultimate from NYX, and this is in medium, I believe. Yeah, it's in medium. It's a good shade to work with if you have yellow tones in your skin. Exceptionally like this, and rub it just a little bit along the line before you apply anything to your line. If in fact you use like any like dry product, or even, you know, like pencil, or even, you know, one of those breakup proof, those little felt tip liners. I use a little bit of this and then powder down with my powder. I used that NYC today, and that was that 213 in yellow. Geez, brain fart. Let's see here. I usually don't say that, but I pulled my Sephora Pocket palette out. Probably the only Sephora product that I have. I was so lucky to get this. I was like a kid in a candy store. I got this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got this. These are the sun shadows, and I kind of blended like that linen pink and that rust like into the upper part of the crease, using that lightest shade in the bottom there, that really light gold, up over the top, like in the brow bone, and that really, really pretty, almost like a foiled gold. Now those are really, really messy because of how many chunks of glitter are actually in there, but you know, it worked out. I used my fingers to do that, but you could use just like a flat brush like that, like dip it into the product just a little bit. And just gently tap it in there instead. If you know, like sweeping it, you know, sweep it, you get it like all over the place. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, crazy. Maybe I'll just start doing that, you know, like 7 days apart, you know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But, you know, I started with a pencil first and then that liquid liner. These are the Expert Wear from Maybelline. This is in Velvet Black. That was like the first layer. I'll put down a first layer first. And surprisingly, because I used to have such a hard time getting a good tip on this, but you know, lately, I don't know if it's because, you know, I'm keeping it kind of like a comfy medium in here, kind of, so it's comfortable and it's not too warm, not too cold, and it's just it works out. And I think that's probably why I'm having such a easy time, you know, getting good point on that. I have actually been setting my makeup, and I hardly ever do that. It's just something I just hardly ever do. I have been doing this little number lately, and really makes a difference. This is the Purlisse, the Perfect Glow BB Concealer. Just like with so little on the brush, and you don't need a lot. Like right over the top of the eyeshadow, so you're not, you know, like seeing so much of that that other color, you know, creeping up too terribly high. Just so you have like a nice clean edge. Been doing that for like the past couple times I've been doing makeup, and it seems to make a difference. It really does. I also use this on occasion to block out my brows a little bit. I try not to block them out too much, because then it just looks like Instagram brow, you know. It just looks horrible. But you know, it helps to have these little, almost like a tapered brush. This is a Lancome tapered brush, and that's usually what I use it for. Over top of the pencil is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof. This is in 509 in Ultra Black. Really like this stuff. If I had wanted to go the route, you know, for a black eyeliner, I like these. I don't mind keeping, you know, the regular kohl pencils on hand as well. I do have the one in 603A in Simmer Brown now. It's kind of like a coffee brown. It works for other looks as well, if you don't want, you know, a black tie event look. I mean, usual casual everyday look. Let's see here. My throat is itchy. Allergy season. But you know, my eye drops a lot. I use a cream contour, and the only reason I use cream contour is because I have dry skin. And this one is in light. It is the Relove Revolution Cream Contour in light, because I don't know if medium would be too dark for me. So just contour where you might need to. I usually come through here, up through here, you know, just to shorten the forehead a little bit, raise the cheekbone, definite jawline there, down the nose. My nose is my biggest thing. I don't know what it is. And then through the chin area there, you know, just to take away the look of a double chin a little bit. For you, the details, I might have to do eventually, you know, a tutorial on that. I used a matte bronzer. This is kind of a light one. This is the Healthy Wear, the Physicians Formula, I think it is. Yeah. And it's kind of light. So it's good for, you know, just, you know, setting it, you know, setting it down, you know, so it doesn't look, you know, too hard or too sculpted. Just, you know, just something, you know, to get it on there and, you know, get it where you can see, to blend everything else together. I did use the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion on my lashes. I crimp a couple coats, let it dry, crimp maybe 1 or 2 more coats, and I'm good. Okay, now this is a L'Oreal product. It's the Bare Naturals. It's number 410 in light ivory. I use this technically to kind of like bake my lower and upper lines. I tried to make them look that they're not too terribly evident. But you know, I'll put just a little bit like on the tip of a just come down like underneath. Try not to use like tons of dry product. I mean, it does seem like I do, but if I need to, I can always, you know, use like Vaseline, you know, or some kind of moisturizing agent, you know, to turn them like into a cream, so that it could, you know, like make it look a little softer and not so dry looking. Ooh. Okay, for instead of putting, you know, a blush there, I used a bronzer. Used one of my newer ones. This is number 743B in What Shady Beaches. That is the color icon bronzer from Wet n Wild. It looks like really, really super dark in the pan, but when I put it on my skin, and if it's blended correctly, you're good. Because when I picked it up, I thought, ooh, that's pretty. A little deep, but it's pretty. It'll work. So I'm working with it. Angled brush. Come down through here. Try not to drag it down too far, unless the shape of your face allows it. Pull it up here. Looking for a sun glow. Really, really beautiful look. I love bronzer. I used this, and this is the Relove Revolution Blushed Duo, and this is in Sweet. It comes with a very, very light pink and a very, very light gold. I kind of mixed these together a little bit of the blush and the highlighter together to highlight the top of the cheekbone, highlight the bridge of the nose, and wherever else you want, you know, to bring light. Right in here is my highlight zone. Wherever your highlight zone is, it might be set higher or lower. it pushes light towards your eye area, and that's where you want to keep all your attention, because eyes are the first thing that people see. And believe me, it has got it gets me a lot of attention sometimes, but that is okay. When I was still working, I would get lots of attention from men, usually, and it used to irritate the living daylights out of my husband. It's, why are you doing that? You know, it's why do you allow them, you know, to do that? But you know, it's like, I like getting the compliments. It's nice to get compliments. Package that back up, put it back in my drawer. For a lipstick, I pulled the Age Perfect lipstick from L'Oreal. This is in Radiant Bronze, number 218. Just a little bit of this on the lips. And even when it dulls down just a little bit, like from drinking or eating a sandwich or something, it seems like it works to my advantage. Just let it, you know, soften down a little bit. I usually drink from a straw anyway. I'm gonna blot it. I always blot lipsticks. It's easier. This lipstick just, it threw me. It's like, okay, yeah, that's definitely what I'm using today. But yeah, we are finally at the end of the video. Pull my hair back down, and hopefully I will see you soon. Love you all so very much. Good night.